Hey, good morning, friends. I've got laryngitis today, but I'm going to do a quick live stream because I think this is an important subject that I'd like to share with you all. So, many years ago, people from the Chicago school and people that were of a conservative mind, people that were trying to free the markets, people that were trying to make us all slaves to the markets, expand capitalism, created a thing that made us all indebted to Wall Street, indebted to banks, indebted to private debt. And that was neoliberalism through Milton Friedman and others. The beliefs that they push forward have never left us, even though they've been thoroughly discredited over and over again. The lie is so deep, the lie is so piercing, that it's in everything we do. It's like a rogue viral strain that has literally ripped hope from everyone. And it's not just in the United States. Neoliberalism is all over the globe. So, unfortunately, people have this fascination with putting their hope into politicians. People have this desire to believe that politicians are going to change the world. Politicians are there to get elected, so politicians do not say things that violate the norms of whatever society believes. So now we're down to, we've got a lie that permeates the globe, we got politicians that will not say anything to violate that, and that leaves academics. Well, academics are trapped in orthodoxy, or the orthodoxy that was made up by Milton Friedman and others. So when they speak, if they don't toe the line, they're in trouble. So we can't count on academics either. So then we have the heterodox economists. Well, unfortunately, heterodox economists are outside the mainstream. If they go too far afield, they'll never get published. If they don't get published, people will say they're not credible. If people say they're not credible, then the old lie exists. So that leaves it to us. That leaves it to you and I. But if we are perpetuating the lie too, if we continue to perpetuate the lie that if we spend money, we'll have inflation, that if we allow our government to serve us, that we'll be enslaved, that if we allow our government to actually do the people's bidding instead of the war bidding, then all of a sudden we'll have inflation. As long as we allow our own progressives to say that, we stand no chance in hell. Now, is it their fault that they were lied to? No. But when they are exposed to truth, it is their responsibility to take that truth and activate on it. So it's easy to punch up at some fictitious person, some economist that doesn't know we even exist, or some politician that doesn't care about us because the demographics of their poll testing says that we're in the minority. What matters is that we self-police ourselves to elevate the truth, because our lives are on the line. Our children's lives are on the line. And as long as we pretend that I'm okay, you're okay, it's just a difference of opinion, as long as we allow the great lie to keep going, there's no chance. We're done. So the conundrum, folks, is that it's not your fault that you've been lied to. However, you are the only one that can change this. So if you won't pay attention to it by being sweet and kind, and then you bellyache when somebody smacks you upside the forehead because they're trying to wake you up to save lives, what do? If we have people petrified of being labeled mean because they're waking people up, what are we going to do? People don't just decide to learn economics because it's fun. The reason why people learn economics is because they realize their ass is on the line if they don't. And a lot of times it takes a mega wake-up call to get people to do that. So there's your conundrum, friends. Our lives are going to go down the toilet. Our lives are going to go into a death spiral if we allow neoliberalism and austerity to continue to run rampant without a coherent rebuttal. You can't rely on the Democrats. They're ready to talk about reducing the deficit. You can't rely on Republicans because as soon as they're done blowing up the deficit on tax cuts for the rich, they'll remember, oh shit, we got to go and reduce the deficit. It's up to us to wake each other up, come hell or high water. I'm Steve Grumbine with Real Progressives. Have a great day.